Hey, what's going on guys? Golden Eagle here. Today I want to talk to you guys about changes that DICE have made to Battlefield 4 with the recent patch a few days ago, as well as changes they plan to make soon in upcoming patches. If you want to see all of the notes in detail from DICE themselves, there'll be links to their blog posts down in the description of this video. And if you're interested in the recent patch to Call of Duty Ghosts, there'll be an annotation on screen as well. So click that if you want to check out the patch notes for Call of Duty Ghosts. So, even though I played Battlefield 4 on PS4, the patch did include some really cool things for PC players. It's called the AMD Mantle Update, and it improves the performance of the game for those who have AMD graphics cards in their gaming PCs, which it seems were not performing as well with the game as Nvidia graphics cards. The other major thing that was addressed over all versions of the patch was a buff to the DMRs, which I think most Battlefield players don't really like that much. DICE actually increased the damage of all the DMRs across all ranges, and at long ranges they made it so that the DMRs are now 3-shot kills against unarmored enemies. And they've reduced the accuracy penalty for rapidly firing with DMRs, which of course means you can now shoot more quickly with them, making them more viable at close or medium range. The effect of this buff, however, varies from DMR to DMR, so it might affect some more than others. So, that's all the changes this current patch made, but DICE have listed what changes they are going to make in upcoming patches, so I think I'll just go through them for you guys. They're going to tweak pump-action shotguns, carbines, snipers, and pistols, and some of the vehicles as well. But before I talk about those, I just want to mention two general tweaks that they're going to make. The first is to the overall player movement in the game. Before, when you started firing from the hip and then continued to do so while aiming down the sight, you would retain your hip fire level accuracy until you stopped firing, so your shots wouldn't be as accurate until you stopped firing and then started again. But now, after this change, you're only going to be subject to the hip fire penalty right after the transition ends. So as soon as you fully aim down sight, your accuracy will switch to a more traditional aim down sight pattern rather than the hip fire pattern. The other change is that the heavy barrel accuracy bonus will now apply to players who are moving in addition to those who are standing still, but the bonus will be reduced when you are moving. Alright, so let's get into the weapon tweaks. For the pump-action shotguns like the 870 or the Spaz 12, they are going to double the accuracy while moving and aiming to allow for more accurate fire at close and medium range. For carbines, they are only going to nerf the MTAR by reducing its long-range damage. For the snipers, they're getting a buff because they're going to actually reduce the time between when you aim down sight and when your sniper becomes the most accurate. While it's going to be faster, there's still going to be a short delay, so DICE have said that quick scoping will still not be possible. But you guys all know that it is kind of possible in Battlefield. It's definitely not as easy as Call of Duty, but you know, people have made quick scope montages in Battlefield and have got some great crazy clips, so it is possible, and it looks like it's going to be slightly even more possible because the snipers are going to be more accurate more quickly after you switch from running or moving, or you know, just standing still actually, from hip fire to aiming down the sight. For the pistols, there's going to be a lot of changes made to them, including increases to accuracy and damage for many of them, reducing the delay between pressing the trigger and the bullet actually firing for the M412 Rex and the Magnum, increasing the magazine size of the QSZ-92, and correcting an accidental coding error that they made with the Compact 45. The vehicle patches are mainly going to involve aircrafts and anti-aircraft weapons, as well as tanks and anti-tank weapons. Some of the changes include reducing the physical impact of missiles on helicopters, so pilots won't totally lose control when a missile hits their helicopter. They'll be able to adjust it and maybe get away a little bit. Increasing the damage that the attack helicopter's gunner does, so people who are in the gunner seat of the attack helicopter will better be able to support the pilot. Making it so that you need to aim closer to targets with the MBT LAW launcher for them to lock on, so you have to be a little bit more accurate with that instead of just aiming, you know, kind of far away and letting it lock on. And reducing the damage of the tank staff shells by 25% to all targets. Alright guys, so those were and are the major changes that DICE has made to Battlefield 4 with the recent January patch, and will make to the game in the near future. As I said, I'll have the links in the description to the full patch notes for all of these changes and more. So check those out if you want additional details. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.